Hey everybody, welcome back to Danger Man, and I am still kinda angry at that guy in that last episode. Drake might have smashed a glass, but my brain smashed. I was like, Drake, you better punch this man. He never did. He never did. No marks for civility. No marks for not punching that guy. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? This time, we've got a man to be trusted. I already remember what I said last time. There's only one man I trust. I do remember the things I say, sometimes. Let's just get into it. Let's get straight to it. You know the way it's called Secret Agent? What do those titles look like? Does it just say Secret Agent? Is it the same?
Senor Corlander.
He's dead. I didn't do it. What a way to open it. And there's Drake now. Landed in the ocean. Plane, pull up, pull up, pull up. There was a runway after all. Do you know who owns this airport? He's undercover now.
¿Trae algo que declarar? Licores, perfumes. Ahora está. Atención. No ve que es un policía inglés, privilegio especial. Good morning, señor.
Good morning.
Un portero que lleve todo a mi coche. You will be thirsty. We can refresh you while the luggage goes to my car.
That one's not mine.
Would you like it? No? Muy bien. Gracias. El equipaje inmediatamente.
What is happening?
Policía, me había yo en la nariz que un policía. ¡Portero!
Daiquiri, whisky,
Coffee, black.
está reservada. Perdone usted.
What do you want?
Café solo en cognac. Rum in your coffee.
I'm on vacation. What do you want?
My name is Grant, Detective Superintendent Grant.
But of course. You play your part well, Superintendent Grant. Gracias.
Your, uncle, Colonel Pardo, expects me at 9 o'clock at police headquarters. I'd like to drop my luggage at the hotel first.
You are not in London now, my friend. Why hurry?
Audio's bad.
Lieutenant Mora, one of our agents has been tortured and murdered.
I thought you would want to see this. A copy of the pathologist's report.
Oh, yeah?
It's most interesting. All 11 wounds were inflicted in a very short space of time, something like 20 minutes, and then...
That means that Colander talked quickly. When an agent talks quickly, he talks a lot. I'm not here only to find out who killed him, but how much he told them. That makes 2.
Yeah.
The other was the April before last, James Bancroft.
Also one of us.
Yes, mutilated in the same way.
And also... Corlander was sent down here to find out what happened to Bancroft. And now you have been sent down to find out what happened to Corlander.
Mm-hmm.
And I will.
One of the things M9 sent you out here to do was to make sure of me. Investigate El Teniente Mora, he said, but discreetly.
In view of the lack of security you've provided our people lately, I don't see you have any need to complain.
Please impress upon yourself. If at any time you make me think you can injure the confidence our department has in me, I need only go to my uncle, the colonel, Pio mio, I shall say to him. This superintendent from Scotland Yard is an impostor.
No.
He is a British spy. Terribile, will say my uncle, who is the only member of the family who detests the British, having once failed to marry one. Arrest him. He would then be imprisoned for life.
Well,
The matter is impressed.
No, but this is. If Bancroft doubted your reliability, you might have silenced him. And Corlander for the same reason.
Claro. To remain in confidence with our section, I would silence multitude. Que guapo. French.
Oh, that's...
okay, a couple of things. One, I'm happy with how openly he's speaking to Drake. He knows who Drake is. He doesn't know his name, he doesn't know his identity, but he knows who he represents. And, he's issued him a few blackmailing threats, sort of. Drake is... He accepts that he's under suspicion a little bit, but I like how openly they speak to each other. So I kind of trust... I'm meant to be trusted. I sort of trust him because of that. He's not being sneaky about it. He got him from the airport. He's like, hey, look, I know who you are. And I know why you're here. Watch yourself. Anyway, and 2, the audio is so bad in this episode that I've deliberately stopped speaking so that you can hear it. So, why don't you do that all the time? Shut up. I'm watching you. Anyway, who is this girl? I don't know. Hey, do we know you? Waiter man? Bartender guy? Are you the same bartender that keeps popping up? Don't see him. Can't see him properly. Hopefully it's just this one scene and the audio picks up after this. I might be able to edit the audio, clean up the noise a bit myself for the episode, make it a bit better for you. Remove the hiss. I do have some small skills when it comes to things like that. Right.
American.
How can you tell?
She sat next to me on the plane.
Que suerte. What name? What hotel?
Forgot to ask.
Oh.
Yeah.
2 telephone calls and then we can go. Un moment.
Okay. Oh, nice. This car's going crazy.
Police headquarters are a long way out.
We are not going to police headquarters. That was my first phone call. I canceled your appointment. What could you discuss openly with my uncle, the colonel, without compromising M9? You had a bumpy flight. You are airsick. You are excused.
I wanted that appointment. I wanted to get at the official photographs.
My uncle has authorized me to give you all the official photographs you require without reservation.
Okay.
Bring them round to my hotel as soon as you can.
That was my second phone call. I canceled your hotel.
No.
You will be my guest at my house,
A villa.
so we can watch one another in comfort.
Great.
¿Verdad?
This isn't as impressive as I was hoping.
This your house?
No. This is the house where Robert Corlanda lived, and to which his body was driven last Friday night in his own car.
Mm-hmm.
At least that is the immediate theory.
You disagree with it?
It does not give my uncle the colonel enthusiasm. He is constructing another theory, that Mrs. Corlanda put her husband's body in the car and waited for his servants to find it when they arrived.
Yeah.
They live out. Permite?
Seems plausible.
Mrs. Corlanda is an American, comprende? My uncle dislikes Americans.
Huh? Why is that?
He once failed to marry a rich one. He wishes the murder to have taken place in there, domestically.
He's funny.
Was it,
If you can hear what he's saying.
The car?
No, the car did not accommodate violence. It has been examined with great care.
So he had to be carried from the house afterwards, a dead weight. All this by a woman.
If she had an accomplice, a lover, my uncle has requested me to expose one.
In the dry cleaning business?
Okay?
Who cleaned up overnight? The police found no traces in the house of anything consistent with the remarkably savage murder.
No, but that is not surprising. Let me show you.
You know, the 2 killings are impressively similar.
Except that Mrs. Bancroft is not an American.
Did your uncle suspect her, too?
But of course, she is an Australian.
What's he got against them?
He married one.
Did your uncle turn up any evidence that Mrs. Bancroft had a lover?
No, but I did.
It was in none of your reports to M9.
It wasn't in any of my reports to my uncle either. Similarly, on this occasion, I am not reporting, comprende?
Oh?
That Mrs. Corlanda has no more virtue than Mrs. Bancroft.
When did you find that out?
Oh, amigo mio, I knew these things some months before. I am responsible for the security of all our agents on the island, so I investigate continuously.
And you continuously turn up the fact that the wives had lovers.
Oh, it's not unusual for the wives of Englishmen in the tropics. Some people say it is the heat, but I believe it is simply the Englishmen.
Is nobody here?
Nobody appears to be in.
No. Therefore,
We can break in. With a key. Is it breaking and entering if we have the key? It's more like entering.
as you see, designed for tourists.
Yeah, very open.
Note the style. Modern, hideous. Corlanda was
goes to
a
a car wash,
conservative Englishman. He used a fountain pen.
Whoa.
To clean, merely wipe,
Yeah,
and it is as bad as new.
yeah, good, got it.
Note the flow. Terrazzo. There is dirt, there is blood, a bucket of water, forget it. Verdad?
Easy to clean.
The Corlanda bedroom,
Oh, hello.
And Mrs. Corlanda.
You didn't answer.
this is Detective Superintendent Grant of Scotland Yard.
This is my bedroom. Would you get out of it, please?
2 beds, eh?
Nobody asked you either.
But, Senora, we ran.
But I didn't answer. And I'm not answering now.
It's a pity. I've come a long way to talk to you, Mrs. Corlanda.
She's got her own lighter, dude.
I've been questioned.
In a state of hysteria.
Okay. But what I've said is all I've got to say. Get it from the handsome Teniente, huh?
I'm sorry to intrude on your grief, but I have some questions of my own to ask you.
And he must insist, Senor.
In what? I'm an American citizen, remember?
Your husband was British, wasn't he? Didn't you change your nationality when you married him?
I changed nothing. Except my luck.
Senor, the superintendent is here to investigate the murder of your husband. Surely you wish to have.
Yeah.
Don't you want to know who killed him? When your husband traveled so frequently, did he always buy sugar? Invariably. For
Sugar.
instance, can one buy sugar out of season? Or can one merely be unfaithful to one's wife? I try to demonstrate how you can help the superintendent, you see, and yourself. Perhaps you know of a jealous husband?
Perhaps you know of a place to go and leave us.
Huh.
Perhaps. I shall go and see. Huh?
You can trust Drake.
You know there's no habeas corpus in this country, so that if the police suspect you of withholding information, they can imprison you indefinitely, even if they find no cause to try you.
In a village.
In other words, till they find the murderer and try him.
Okay. I thought of 2 things when Bob started buying sugar out of season. But what the Teniente said.
It's possible.
You know how I knew he wasn't woman hunting? You know what it's like to live with a man for 5 years when he stops being a husband after 1 lousy month?
Unfortunately, I'm biologically handicapped in that direction, Mrs. Corner.
Sure you are.
What's the other thing?
Smuggling.
Smuggling arms?
Does it matter what?
Maybe just like
It's not
sugar.
likely to be anything else in this country. Who are his associates?
I have no idea.
Then how did you come to believe that he was smuggling?
I was told.
I see. Who was he working with?
Look, you go Scotland Yarding to a bunch of smugglers, they'll carve you first, then me. Bob was tortured, didn't you know? They'd stretch you out and do the same until you yelled my name, no thanks. They did it to another Englishman called Bancroft, too. See his wife. The police still won't let her off this island. She makes one move, she's in a cell.
Oh, who's that?
Yes, I am.
No, he took it.
How charming of you to recognize my voice upon so slight acquaintance.
Would you get off my phone?
It's Mrs. Dorsey.
A personal
Hello,
message.
Stella, honey? Oh, the place is lousy with police. Oh, do you think so? No kidding.
Hmm?
They're just about getting ready to leave. No, I'm glad you called, sweetie. I was just sitting around here wondering whether or not you'd like to come over or something.
You'll be back.
No, I can't go out. You know what black does to me.
Mrs. Dorset is the wife of our Mr. Dorset. M9164. Comprende?
When? Tonight?
Sort of.
I tell you what, Stella, you do that. Yeah, you reserve a table, honey.
The night Corlanda was killed, he was supposed to see Mr. Dorset.
Oh.
And the night Bancroft was killed, he was supposed to see Mr. Dorset.
Mm.
No, sure. Listen, I'm crazy about that voodoo bit. You kidding?
Voodoo.
Hey, what about Louise?
Louise being Mrs. Bancroft. Have you anything more to ask her?
No, not her.
Yeah, you know, the Merry Widows and all that jazz.
You.
He knows everything that's going on. He's constantly investigating. This is more like it.
My wife.
Muy guapa.
That picture was taken 8 years ago. No woman is beautiful at that age. It takes a man to make a woman beautiful.
Huh?
Children. You should see her now. Guapissima. We have 5. Were we not having 6, she would be here to greet you. She is at the house of her master. This
5
time,
children?
it will be a boy. He must be after so many daughters. Siéntese.
You've got 5 daughters?
You don't look like the father of a large family, Teniente.
A man who does not look like a father is the man most often invited to become one.
Hmm.
Now,
Okay.
less pleasant things to look at. The photographs you wanted. Bancroft. Corlanda. Mrs. Corlanda was able to tell you anything?
She thinks her husband was mixed up in smuggling.
Oh, yes. She caught that from Mrs. Bancroft, who caught it from me. Rum?
No, explanations.
It is how I make the police serve M9 without knowing. When I wish to screen an agent's security, I tell my uncle, the colonel, that I suspect that the man is smuggling guns. He details police who discover that the man is not smuggling guns, and I get a dossier regarding him and his contacts. Bien?
How did Mrs. Bancroft hook on to the smuggling idea?
Some months before the murder, I discovered that Mrs. Bancroft had imported a private detective to follow her husband. I went to her very promptly. I questioned her most severely and officially. I made it plain to her that we of the police suspected Mr. Bancroft of smuggling.
Hmm.
So she then realized that his movements were unconnected with women, and she sent the detective home.
And after her husband's murder, she confided in Mrs. Corlander.
Claro.
Okay.
Mrs. Bancroft's lover, who is he?
A man who has never committed murder, that is enough.
For your uncle, perhaps, but not for me. I want his name.
It would not help you, and it would be indelicate of me to divulge.
These steps in the background, yeah, we've been here before. We're reusing sets, but we're doing a good job at redressing them in really different ways. But the steps stand out. You can't hide the steps. This guy is definitely the standout of this episode.
Because his every movement can be accounted for satisfactorily. Comprehend?
Including the night of Bancroft's murder?
Particularly including the night Bancroft was murdered.
Where was he then?
With Mrs. Corlander. During a convenient absence of the husband.
The night that Corlander was killed?
With Mrs. Dorset.
During the convenient absence of her husband?
Hey.
Also one of our agents.
Hey.
So when do you expect Dorset to be killed?
Yes.
And which one of the wives of our few remaining agents do you expect Don Juan to be with that night?
Amigo mio, this man you call Don Juan is nothing. I always know where he is. Invariably, the surveillance is total.
What makes him move to the next wife before each husband dies? Clairvoyance?
As you see, in the killing of each there are enormous similarities. Is that not a monumental coincidence?
There is a monumental coincidence concerning you, too.
Coincidence and innocence are partners.
Normally you know our agents, but they don't know who you are. Is that correct?
See, I break cover only if London
Right.
orders.
London ordered you to break cover with Bancroft.
And London ordered me to break cover with Cortland. Is this the coincidence?
Now, the coincidence is that they both died the next night.
I can give you another. On both occasions, Bancroft and Corlanda asked me to do something for them, to get them false papers to cross the water. I therefore referred Bancroft and then Corlanda to a British agent who could help them.
Oh, who?
Dorset.
Yes, we have that on
Dorset,
record in
okay.
London, from your reports, but not from Dorset's. Now, which of you am I to believe?
First, you must find out whether he is lying before you conclude that I am.
That means I must break my cover with it.
I trust you.
Yes. That is a pity. It means that you are treading the same path as Bancroft and Corlanda.
Oh.
And you know where that led?
Arrange for me to meet him right away, would you?
But if Dorset and I are accomplices...
It'll be all the worse for you.
Tonight our three charming gringo ladies go to watch the voodoo dance.
Yeah, voodoo.
I have no doubt Mr. Dorset will be there. I leave the rest to you. That is Dorset. The name of the club is La Calavera.
I don't recognize him. Dinner and a show. Oh, they're not going to sacrifice this, are they? Don't kill it.
Stella, your husband hardly seems to be enjoying it.
He doesn't want to see any ritual sacrifice. It's okay. It'll be okay in there. A goat! Get into the skeleton mouth. Oh, wait, what are we doing with the goat? Is it the goat of fertility? Oh. Not your scene.
Not feeling well?
Fine, thanks.
How's the travel business?
No.
I know who you are.
Travel.
You represent world travel out here.
Mm.
Do I? And who are you? I move around keeping an eye on world travel representatives. You had a cable from London today. Shall I tell you how it read?
Bill, what happened to you?
I was bored.
You look ill.
I hate that stuff.
Oh, really, Bill, it's only a dance.
It's a pretty phony one, too.
There's animals, though.
Hello there. We haven't met.
I'm John Grant.
Louise Bancroft. Well, voodoo is a profound and fascinating subject, but how you can get so steamed up about this commercialized vulgarity, I can't imagine.
Don't try.
Oh, Bill, really?
Forgive me, Louise, but profound and fascinating is a bit of an
I
overstatement.
was talking about the genuine article.
An excuse for sordid orgies of bloodletting.
Well, that's a flip way of describing an ancient and vital religious belief.
We can do without religions
Vital.
that strangle birds and cut animals' throats.
Well, there's nothing like that going to happen here. Oh, come on, Louise, darling. He's in one of his moods.
It was just a play. They didn't hurt the
Well, goodbye,
animals.
Mr. Grant. Will you be staying long in Topeka?
That depends.
Oh, well, perhaps we'll meet again.
Perhaps. Goodbye.
Sorry about that, Grant. You were saying something about a cable.
Oh, yes, it was addressed to you. It read, our representative, 65/L322, will contact you. Appreciate you would give him usual cooperation.
Yeah,
Signed,
that's
Hobbs.
him.
World Travel.
So that's who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Can't imagine why London ordered us to break cover. Perhaps you'll be good enough to tell me what it's all about.
It concerns two of our associates, or rather our ex-associates.
They're dead.
I don't imagine it had anything to do with voodoo, but they were certainly involved in orgies of bloodletting. They ended up with their throats cut.
Do you not hear about that?
We can't talk here. Let's go round to my place. Stella won't be back for some time yet.
Oh.
How do you like your drink? Plenty of rum?
Without in this heat. How long have you had that?
Oh, rather splendid, isn't it?
Fancy.
Actually, a rich young oil man shipped it out here. Smashed it up late one night driving with a film starlet, hitherto unknown.
You bought the wreck and fixed it up.
No, my wife did.
Get rid of it.
My dear fellow,
What?
why?
What?
Your cover depends on people thinking that you're the employee of a travel agency, not a millionaire.
Oh, I hope you find this flat appropriate. My wife detests it. The rent's quite negligible, as it ought to be.
You pay it to your wife, or does she pay it to you?
I beg your pardon?
According to the local police, she owns this flat under island law. That's as good as saying it belongs to you.
Okay.
I'm not with you.
And it's not only the flat that you own, but the entire block.
Oh, my dear fellow, I'm quite positive the police have misinformed you.
I'm quite positive they haven't. I've checked registers. I've spoken to the estate agents who made the sale. They've shown me documents signed by your wife.
But you must know a foreigner can't go into business on his own here.
Not unless he takes an islander as a partner. By custom, sleeping partner.
Well. Yeah, then you get your green card and you can do whatever you want.
She's never said anything about this?
Nothing.
Ask her about it.
I can't.
I'm ordering you to.
Look here, I won't accept an inquisition about my domestic affairs. Because I'm in M9, it prevents my bettering myself. It's hard lines on my wife, you know, because I can't explain it to her.
So, you didn't give her the money for the car, the flat, or the whole block?
You're quite aware that I haven't got that sort of money.
Who has, then?
No intention of finding out.
Why not?
Because my wife's 25 years younger than I am. I'm very fond of her. The only way I can keep her is by not caging her. Do you understand?
If someone's been giving her that much money, don't you think you ought to find out who it is before he buys you out altogether?
Nobody's concerned but my own.
You can't be an M9 and have a private life, you know.
And I shall leave M9.
Oh.
I'm quite serious, Grant.
Can't do
How
that.
would you like to go, by resignation or liquidation?
Liquidation?
What do
Send
you
him
know
to the
about
village.
Bancroft?
Bancroft? You mean the man who was murdered a year ago last April?
Yes.
Oh, I know that he was in fruit.
And Corlander, who died 3 days ago?
I know he was in sugar.
Yeah, sugar. You
To
love
me,
the
they
sugar.
were both crashing bores.
And yet your wife is great friends with their widows.
Topeka Bay is a collection of small communities. The British is the most clannish of all. One tends to meet willy-nilly.
But you learnt they were in M9 only shortly before they died.
M9?
You
No,
didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Didn't you? Do you know who the agent in charge of security is over here?
No. Anonymity is the essence of his security, too, isn't it?
He arranged a break of cover between you and Bancroft, also between yourself and Corlander.
Hmm.
No, nothing like that ever happened.
Somebody's
They
lying.
lied to me.
You might spend your time more profitably questioning him. I'm only small fry. London hasn't asked me to do anything for over a year.
Unfortunately, you have information that is of value to the wrong people at the moment.
Information.
What's that?
You know who I am.
I didn't seek that information. You imposed it on me.
Hmm. That picture looks familiar.
You going?
Seeing ghosts.
Can I drive you?
Let's take a cab.
What are we to make of all this? Stakeout?
Drive on. Stop further down the road.
Light on. Sneak back. Climb up. Use your... No, he's just going in. Thought he's gonna climb up. How are you supposed to get in a window if you don't climb up a building? What's those steps again? Careful, Drake, do you hear that? They're sacrificing a goat somewhere. Who are you? And why'd you leave the door open? Careless with that gun. Now, where did I leave my gun? Maybe I packed it. Camera. He's just stealing all your stuff, dude. Now you're in trouble. He's freaking the hell out. He's going out the window. You're like the goat now. What's he doing with this lamp? Blind him with the flash, Drake. There's that picture. Voodoo obeys. Some light reading. Somebody's here.
Well, again, Mrs. Dawson.
It's hot. Is the 10 yen tea in?
No.
Good. Then we can talk.
Came to see me?
Well,
Drink?
thanks.
How did you know I was staying here?
My husband told me.
So you've been home.
How much are you a Scotland Yard detective? And how much are you a man I can trust?
Well,
In what connection?
In connection with the local police may chuck my husband out of the country if they find out that he's a smuggler.
You sound as if you think they will.
Well, they're bound to. Unless he's murdered first, like the others. Look, my husband's made a lot of money. And it isn't through the travel business. I know, because he puts everything in my name.
Lucky for you.
It makes no difference. Under these local laws, anything belongs to a wife belongs to her husband as well.
And you think he's making his money out of smuggling?
What else? We live rather uncomfortably, as if he's trying to hide what he's made.
See. Have you told Mrs. Bancroft and Mrs. Colander about this?
Well, they're my only real friends out here. Although I think perhaps you might be.
What makes you think that?
Well, it's like this.
he's a friend to all.
When Jim Bancroft died, they wouldn't allow his wife out of the country. And now the same thing's happening to Lorna.
Yeah.
So if my husband's going
Same
to be
thing
in
has happened
trouble,
to you.
I want to know in time so that I can get out of this ghastly little island before the trouble starts.
Maybe you should leave now.
Mrs. Dawson, one could hardly accuse you of being infatuated with your husband.
No. So this is my proposition. I'll help you find out about my husband. I wouldn't do it for the local police, but I'll do it for Scotland Yard. And in return, You tell me when I should start running.
Now. Right now.
Sounds an interesting proposition. I'll have to think about it.
Well, you do that, Mr. Grant. Good night.
Good night. Oh, by the way, where can I get in touch with you tonight if I have to?
Tonight?
At home?
No, not at home.
At Mrs. Corlander's?
I said I'd give you information about my husband, Mr. Grant. Not about myself.
Yep. Makes sense. Everybody's hiding something, Drake. Affairs, shady business dealings. We're gonna have this drink or not? I guess not. Hey, you're back. Where have you been?
Thank you.
No.
Why don't you have a drink?
He's
Did
been
you have a pleasant evening?
He's been trying.
You interested in voodoo?
Oh, yes. I used to be.
There was quite a collection on the subject.
I have sometimes been to watch their rites. Unfortunate ghosts have been sacrificed, but never a man. At least, not so far. Am I still under your suspicion in some way?
In many ways.
It's too hot for generalities. Did you manage to meet Darcy?
Yep.
Yes. He says you lied to me.
You broke my cover to him?
No, of course not.
You are a man to be trusted.
I wish you were.
Sort of.
I am.
Dorset says that you never arranged a meeting between him and the other two.
I find it deeply significant that he finds it necessary to lie.
I find it equally significant that perhaps he did not lie.
And did you see the lovely Gringo ladies at the club?
Of course.
Yeah.
And there have been a couple of visitors here since I got back.
So late? Who were they?
One was a stranger. He was in the house when I arrived, searching my room.
What did he look like?
I've got a photograph of him here.
A brilliant superintendent. It will not take us long to find him.
How did they both know I was staying here?
Why should anyone know you were here? We police have many enemies. Perhaps he was an opium man. He may have been searching for a shirt I had worn, some of my hair, a paring of my nails, something I had cast off.
What for?
Opium men believe that the possession of things cast off gives them power over the owner.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Is it in
But
this
he
book?
didn't come here to find nail parings or dirty shirts.
When we bring him in, we'll soon find out what he did want. And who is your second caller?
Mrs. Dorset.
That is a surprise.
She's a liar, too.
In what way?
I asked her how she knew I was staying here. She said her husband had told her. But he couldn't have done. I didn't tell him.
Ah, see, an enigma. Insisting the question, who did tell her?
There is another question. Whom did she really come to see?
Oh, yeah. She come to see you?
I love my wife, Amigo mio. It grieves me deeply that my method of investigating the domestic security of our agents forces me so often to deceive her.
Yeah.
I confess only because you know already. Yes, I am Don Juan.
He's done one.
I rely upon you to guard my secret.
You're meeting Mrs. Dorset tonight.
See?
Where?
At the beach.
It's a bit late for swimming.
I have a bungalow down there. It is small but convenient.
You sure she'll turn up?
Do you think she would break an appointment with me?
I wouldn't know. But I intend to tell Dorset about it.
I refuse to believe it.
She's with him now.
At the beach.
I won't listen to any of this.
They're
Do you
swimming.
expect her home tonight?
What?
Do you expect her home?
No, she's with Louise Bancroft.
No, she
Louise has
isn't.
a bungalow down on the beach. Tell her often.
She's at her bungalow on the beach, but not at Mrs. Bancroft's. She'll be at the bungalow to which this man first took Mrs. Bancroft, and before that, Mrs. Corlander. Now, look, I want you to understand this very clearly.
He's like a Don Juan
Either
character.
this man found out from their wives that Bancroft and Corlander were in M9, or you did when they broke their cover to you. Look, if you're really innocent, you'll do this tomorrow when she comes home. You'll blow yourself to her, you'll tell her that you're an M9, you'll turn yourself into a piece of cheese and place yourself firmly in the middle of the trap, waiting to be eaten.
Can you do that, Mouse? You don't have to blow yourself, dude.
This is Louise Bancroft. You do remember who I am?
Yes, of course, we met last night.
Well, that's something. You are interested in voodoo.
Huh?
Is he? He's reading it right now.
Well,
Well, you either are or you're not, Mr. Grant.
what's your interest in the subject?
I've been writing a book on the island. You could say the part. I thought you might be interested in visiting the local museum. The curator, Papa Camille, is the great expert. He'd like to meet you.
Museum. Got
The
it.
voodoo cult originally came from the land of Africa. As you know, Mr. Grant, our people were imported from there. And as they left in a hurry, there was no time to bring much with them. But there was one thing your European ancestors could not stop them from bringing: their religion, of which Ophiolatry was the most distinguished feature. Ophiolatry?
Look at the snake.
Mrs. Bancroft, I see your friend, Mr. Grant, is no scholar. Ophiolatry is?
Snake worship. Yes, the voodoo sect. They obey the command of the serpent.
How does the snake convey its wishes?
His commands are
Hissing.
interpreted by the Mamaloi, that is the Mama or priestess. You smile, Mr. Grant.
I'm not smiling.
The whites are always ready to snare. But the religion of the primitive peoples is as vital to them as yours
Don't
is
call them
to
primitive.
you. The voodoo drums, the papa, the bula or baby, the mama. You see, the mother is the largest, for in the practice of voodoo, the ladies take the most important parts. There is no more powerful way of calling on the gods than dancing. They drum and they dance, 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 till the priestess is seized with convulsions, and she lifts her head, and she speaks. But not in her own voice, but that of the gods.
Whoa.
Is there still any form of blood sacrifice?
No humans.
There is.
Hopefully.
Sacrifice is their expression of the deepest sentiment and emotion. If the gods are angry, they must be appeased. Blood is caught. Some drunk, some sprinkled over the devotees.
But the blood of what in particular?
There are those who delight in the flesh of the spotless white goat, but on great occasions they would call for the blood of the goat without horns.
What's that?
What?
Goat without horns was their name for a human sacrifice, Mr. Grant. But that was in the past, of course. And that form of sacrifice was soon discouraged by their white masters, who considered it a wanton waste of slave labor.
Right.
By the way, Mr. Grant, your interest in voodoo, it is sincere?
I've been most interested in all you've told me.
Then, if you are interested, perhaps you'd like to be present at a meeting of the sect. I should arrange it.
Sure, sure.
It isn't everyone who gets the opportunity, is it, Mrs. Bancroft?
It is not. I think it's most disloyal of you. You've never invited me.
Set it up.
Well, Mr. Grant?
That's very kind of you, Mr. Camille. Unfortunately, I have a very heavy schedule of appointments.
So you're not serious? You have been wasting my time, Mr. Grant.
He just came to the museum. It was just a nice day at the museum. Don't you work here?
And in ordering Dorset to reveal to his wife that he is an agent working for M9, on whom are you checking?
All of you.
Then let us consider the lady first.
Mrs. Dorset is the longest shot. Her theory is that now she knows her husband is working for M9, she'll sell him to the man we're looking for.
In which case, after she sells her husband, the counter-agent will contact him to arrange a rendezvous.
At a convenient place to kill him, as he killed the other two.
Find your theory concerning Stella Dorset unconvincing.
So do I, but it's the one that Dorset wants me to believe.
Why?
To clear himself. He was only too ready to establish that she'd been receiving money from the mysterious stranger, and to make it more convincing that she is promiscuous, which she puts across very well. So do you.
I find your incessant suspicion of me depressed.
Now that I've ordered Dorset to reveal his cover to his wife, if nothing comes of it, then she's in the clear.
But if Dorset is the murderer, he will have to make sure that something does come of it. He cannot afford to let you think that his wife is innocent.
And he will contact me to say that a mysterious stranger wishes to arrange a rendezvous.
And he will ask you to go along with him as his protector?
And I will find myself in the trap.
Yep.
Then who is the cheese? You or Dorset?
What if you and Dorset are accomplices?
In coats.
You really must learn to trust me, amigo.
I'd like to. What if I'm wrong?
In that case, you will be a piece of cheese consumed to the last morsel.
You don't want to be the mouse. No, wait, you do. You don't want to be the cheese. Or the mouse. You don't want to be either. Or the goat.
Diga. Un momento. It's Dorset.
What is it, Dorset? What do you want? Do you want Drake to go with his Zimmer?
Grant speaking.
Is it all right to speak? You were right, it's come. An unstamped letter in the mailbox.
What does the message say?
Information for sale concerning the death of Corlander.
When do they want to meet you?
11:30 tonight.
I'll give you cover.
I'm supposed to go alone.
Don't worry. Where is it?
Well, this is one of the scenarios we talked about. Don't let anybody see you. Oh, geez, how does a car fit in here? Did not expect a road. Yeah.
Grant. Yeah.
He's here, you won't see him. I'm here, woohoo! Can't fall into a trap if they can't see you. I don't think they're doing any voodoo sacrifices. They're just here to kill. Oh no, what the hell? That was effective. I didn't even see the trap. Well, this does look like...
Thanks for standing by me.
Come on. It doesn't have to be like this.
So, you changed your mind.
Museum.
You decided to come along after all, huh?
Okay.
You're laying on some voodoo rites.
Oh, no, not tonight. You took the wrong path. The drums are in the next valley. We have other business tonight.
Like what?
You see, I know now that you're not really a Scotland Yard superintendent, just as I am not really a museum curator. We work on opposite sides of the fence. And my people are very interested to know what goes on your side.
Information.
So perhaps you'll start telling me all about it, huh?
They're going to torture. Do we have any backup, Drake? How about your friend?
What's the matter, Dawson?
Grant, for heaven's sake, tell him what he wants to know.
Had to watch this sort of thing before, have you?
Tell him now and get it over.
That's why you couldn't take the dancing. Brought back ugly memories.
Yeah.
Bancroft and Corlander, eh?
Now, please. You will tell me everything eventually anyway. So to save Mr. Dorset too much distress, it would be a kindness to him to tell us now.
Oh, we need that backup real quick.
You find it so repulsive, why do you work for him? Good paymaster?
He works for me because he has to. And now, you are going to tell me all about your friends in London. Because you have to.
Yeah. Not so fast, mister. Get back here. I knew we could trust him. Get him. Duck! Oh, jeez, he got a shot off. Oh. No more museum tours. Dude. He had a good voice, though.
You took your time, didn't you? You were getting anxious. Caramba, caramba. When you get back to London, you'll be able to tell them what a splendid man they have out here.
Yeah.
A man to be trusted.
Of course. And now you will tell your uncle, the colonel, that Mr. Dorset and Papa Camille were involved in gun running.
But of course.
In that case, you will need the evidence. Veraki!
Oh, look at all this. Where'd you get all those? Just hand them on you?
Gracias. And if Mr. Dorset is wise, he will stick to our story.
Yeah.
Mora was his name. Okay. I just have to look it up. Because he's the highlight of this episode. His Mr. Don Juan. Very funny. A couple of things. I'm going to try and clean up the audio a bit for you, but I can't restore audio that isn't there. So I can reduce the hiss so that you won't notice too much of a hiss. I can do the same with my own microphone so that you can hear it as good as I can get it for you. This was a difficult one for me to hear everything, but you know, he was Mora. He was the funniest part. The things he was saying about his uncle, and the marriages at the start, and then just his general attitude and demeanor. And like within 2 minutes, I trusted him. The fact that he intercepted Drake and had an open, honest conversation with him made me trust him, even though they had this kind of funny, "Oh, do I trust you? Do I not trust you?" sort of relationship. I'm glad they played it that way, so that at the end he could come in to be his backup. Drake had, at the end, trusted him enough to tell him for them to like have planned the ending part. together. You know, Drake had gone all in on that guy. So I like that. Now, as for the episode itself, it was sort of difficult to parse. It was hard to understand what was going on. It's not that there were too many people. I think there were too many names being mentioned, too many husbands and wives, and I was following along a little bit, mostly, but it wasn't particularly entertaining to think about or to theorize about or anything like that. The voodoo stuff was there to add a bit of spice to the episode, but overall I'd say that the plot isn't the strongest. But maybe it's just because I had a hard time hearing what was being said. But on the other side of it, you know, I thought some of it was really well written. I think some of the dialogue was really well written. It's just the plot itself wasn't that interesting. And that guy, the guy who turned out to be the shady one, he wasn't acting... You know the way we were supposed to choose between him and Mora? He wasn't acting like he was trustworthy at all in any of his responses. You know, he was shaky, looking at all the goat sacrifice stuff. And then when Drake confronted him in his room, the way he was lying, it just wasn't believable. It was like he did know he was lying, but it was like the actor didn't know how to make you doubt it. You know? One way or the other. I was like, this man is clearly lying to Drake right now. And the wives, they were in the episode, and they sort of had a friendship between themselves, and one of them came to Drake going, look, you give me the word and I'm out of here. You know? But it turned out that they weren't really... Like, remember the first one we met? When we walked into her bedroom? All three of those never really factored into anything to do with the resolution of the episode. So they were sort of just there, and then they weren't there anymore. An episode to watch through once, I think, and then not think about too much later. Except for Mr. Don Juan. Bring him back. Have him turn up in some other place. We've done it before, in a different country, playing the same exact character, and I'll be here for it. You know? Next time, we've got Don't Nail Him Yet. Don't Nail Him Yet. Alright. Hopefully no crosses next time. Come back for that one. I'll see you next week.